What's up, Geeks and Gamers? Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Daily. Tweeted Tone says, please no Beardo, please no Beardo, please no Beardo. He's a little, you're probably going to be a little disappointed, Tweeted Tone. I'm so sorry. You know what? No, since Tweeted Tone, all good. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Daily.
I don't see that he said that. Where the hell did he say that?
He said it. He said it.
All right. Well, I see a lot of yay beardos too.
Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Right there. Please no Beardo. Please no Beardo. Please.
He knew damn well I was going to be here. He knew damn well I was going to be here.
But anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Geeks Gamers Daily. Jay is already coughing.
Yeah.
Jay, you know you can mute when you cough, right?
I don't know, man. What? It's Tuesday, man.
What's going on, Drunk 3VO? How you doing,
Mario
man?
Kart. I was just trying to get through it.
Jay, I will host next week. I will host Mario Kart next week. Okay.
Sadly, because I won't be here.
Well, I would have done it either way. It was painful.
One time you host and I get to play, I won't be here.
The chat was ruthless yesterday.
Yeah, but it's okay.
You're not good.
I'm not. It's not one of my games.
You won. You won a couple of races.
I did
though.
win. I won through. I won.
He
three.
won one.
Yeah.
One race.
I won
Probably
three.
won like two.
And I won the hearts over of the chat, unlike you. So
is my mic out of sync? Is my mic out of sync?
No.
Doesn't look like it on.
You look fine.
Guys.
Man, getting
You look
roasted. Gosh.
I don't know about YouTube. What about Rumble? I don't know.
We're live on Rumble. We also have Fear the Beardo here. What up, Fear the Beardo?
Nothing much, man. Just drinking my coffee milk, hanging out with
Coffee. What are you drinking?
coffee milk.
You mean a latte?
It's just coffee and milk, brother.
Oh, okay.
Just coffee and milk. Good to be on Geeks and Gamers Daily.
Thanks for that. We don't really care, but okay. I don't know what you mean.
I have the exact same thing.
Yeah,
Coffee and milk.
Yeah,
There
well,
we go.
I have water. I have water.
Use code Germ3PO.
Use code
What the
Drunk
hell
Reveal,
is going on
9
with
line
you
apparel.
guys? The hell is happening here? What a terrible start to the stream. Jay, did you see? I got my puppet. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I got my puppet. So apparently it was being made before I said it. So
okay.
if that's the case, I get it. Because I was
What are
like,
we
that's a
talking
quick
about?
turnaround. So
You got
the
a puppet?
puppets, yeah, like EVS has got these puppets where he's like,
Oh, you're
stretching
talking about
all
like
those.
the
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I got my puppet. So
Nice.
go over to Alyssa Clips channel and you guys can go check it out.
Hell yeah, man. Congratulations.
But hey, man, I've been working my whole
made
life
it.
for this. I've been working my whole life for this.
You officially made it.
We have, let's see, Cyrus with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Eric Guidewall with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Kevin Carlson becomes a new member. Thank you. Gohan becomes a new member. Thank you. Look at those memberships rolling in.
Look at it.
And we do have some things to talk about today. We got a few things. Twitter actually just announced a new, I guess, like a TV app. Maybe, I don't know if this is like a YouTube competitor or something like that. Jay, do you want to go ahead and pull that up really quick?
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's like coming soon. So
Degenerate says Jeremy's video isn't out of sync. He's just slow. That makes a lot of sense.
That makes
actually,
sense.
that makes sense. But no, so there's this new thing. And by the way, I'm sorry, I don't see any scenario where I'm ever going to just refer to it as X.
yeah, it's
I just
really
can't.
hard.
I can't do it.
It grinds my gears when people try to call it X. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Just call it Twitter.
John Morrow calls it X.
Yeah, that fucking idiot.
Do you want me to play it? It says coming soon to a television near you, XTV.
Yeah,
Interesting.
play it
That sounds dirty.
Here we go.
a little bit.
No sound.
No sound, but that does look like some kind of YouTube kind of competitor or something like. And that's the thing about Twitter.
It does look like
there it
YouTube.
is.
This is the thing. This is the thing about Twitter is like there's so much good video content on Twitter. I can't find it.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
It's like
Exactly.
it's like here today, gone tomorrow, and you can't really find it once it's out of your feed. So I think this could actually be huge for sure, and I'm glad to hear this. Now, I guess the thing is like how's Are they going to let Ian Miles Chong actually just upload everybody else's content to his channel? Is that how that's going to work? Is he just going to be able to steal everybody's content and upload
Kind
it
of
to his
scrolling through, it looks like it's probably going to be an app that you download on like your television, such as like those TVs that let you download, like Netflix and stuff. And
smart TVs, Jay.
Yeah,
smart TVs.
Well, not everyone has a smart TV. They also use like the Apple boxes or
the Fire
things
Stick
like that.
and stuff.
Yeah, Fire Sticks. So, and then it'll have like, excuse me, specific shows that they're gonna let you watch straight from Twitter.
I wonder if it's gonna be its own separate app or if it's gonna be within Twitter and you just go to a different tab it would be on Twitter.
I hope it's its own app.
I think it would be cool if they let you listen to Spaces and different things like that on the app as well. So like I because I really enjoy some of the. I don't know if you guys ever listen to Spaces, but
I like listening to Twitter Spaces.
It all depends on who's on, but they've been pretty. I enjoy it, like especially when I'm like just having it in the background when I'm doing something. So
the thing is so Twitter can like the reason YouTube is the king for there's many reasons, but at the end of the day, you know what it really comes down to? The app just works so fucking good. Like I would rather watch anything on YouTube if I have the option than anywhere else. Even YouTube TV doesn't work as good as YouTube, the app.
Right. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like the app on YouTube is perfect and it works so well. It's why Rumble still will never not never, but like Rumble's not even the same league as YouTube right now on the app side. Even YouTube TV is not on YouTube's level on the app side. And this is where like Twitter has all of this amazing information. If they can get an app that's a video app that's comparable to YouTube's, they can actually play ball with them. But it's a huge task, and I understand that. I mean, YouTube has gone through how long? YouTube's almost 20 years old now, I think, right?
2005.
So YouTube's gone through nearly 2 decades of evolution to get to the point that they are at.
I'm just saying, like, imagine they have the money, I believe, and if he has Tucker Carlson, and if they have that where people that normally don't use Twitter but will download the television app, I guess, and watch. Imagine if they could like secure contracts, like UFC contracts or sporting contracts, or because they have the money to do it,
sponsoring a podcaster,
and now they become a real player in this game. It's going to be interesting to see. So
let me leave and come back because apparently I'm on a delay. Everybody's saying I'm on a delay, so I will be right back.
The chat, okay.
Okay, don't yell at me.
I'm not.
This does make me think, though, like if Twitter is going to be doing this YouTube thing and be a competitor to YouTube, and with the way that Elon...
I'm scared to leave because I don't want to end the stream like that time you did it. I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I can leave.
I don't... It doesn't look like you're on a delay to us. But, I mean, this makes me think is, what does this mean for Rumble? Because Rumble is kind of like the more free speech kind of video platform compared to YouTube. Thing is, and I can see Twitter being like that because Elon, if Twitter's going to be doing this Twitter TV, XTV, what does this mean for Rumble then? Because Rumble, Twitter is way more popular than Rumble.
Well, I don't think Rumble's in it for like television shows. I think I could be wrong, but it's like their more popular shows are political podcasts. So
and
shout out
XTV
to the Rumble audience, man.
Like getting TV shows.
The last 4 high teas on Rumble have done close to 100,000 views. Pretty crazy. So had over 1,000 people on every one of those live streams. But that's pretty insane. So that was more than what we had on YouTube. But I don't think they're trying to do like television shows. But
you think that's what Twitter's trying to do?
I think we've been saying this from day one. I think what Elon wants for Twitter is a one-stop shop. He's already
said that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The news that came out before was they already filed a patent to do some kind of like money transactions, where it's going to be kind of like they're getting ready to set up a PayPal. They want to like put monetize, like there was all these rumors about monetized videos that you could upload on there. And if you have the blue check mark, you notice there's when you go into DMs, there's a phone option where you can just call people through Twitter now. So it's like, and Elon has said, I'm only going to call people through Twitter. Like he's made these things so people will use his, right here. This is a tweet tone is correct. He wants to do a WeChat style.
Yes.
WeChat, if you don't know what that is when you go to China, that is the everything's app. I mean, it is their Facebook, it is their phone, it is their commerce, it's how they spend money, it's their PayPal, it's their credit card system, it's how they book Ubers, things like that. It's everything in one. So it's pretty wild.
And as long as there's competition, that's what I care about. I don't want Twitter to be the only thing like a WeChat, because WeChat is literally the only thing. So if you get banned from that, like they have control of everything.
Right.
But I do think Rumble to me is very like, big shout out to Rumble for abandoning our negotiations, by the way. Thanks, Rumble. Appreciate that. I guess if you fucking stay on their fucking platform, then they don't care about you. But if you leave, they'll give you money. It's like DirecTV. Remember back in the day with DirecTV when you have fucking DirecTV for 5 years, okay? And they're like, hey, all you new people that don't have DirecTV, we'll give you everything for free. But if you've been here forever, go fuck yourself. It's kind of how Rumble treats it. But Rumble's really those like, if they put you up on the front page, if they advertise you, you're going to get a ton of views, and then everybody feels like they're doing really well. It's kind of like it's a false sense that they give a lot of people sometimes. But again, I still like Rumble, and I think they're doing really good. But it's if they're going to be a true competitor to YouTube, their shit's got to get far better. It's just how it is. You just got to get better. And none of their shit works good. Their app sucks. Their UI still isn't great. Odyssey had a far better UI than Rumble, in my opinion. Although is Odyssey still even a thing? I don't know if it is a thing anymore, but their UI was fantastic over there on Odyssey. It's just that it had this whole crypto bullshit, and that's always going to turn people off from many different perspectives. With Twitter, we'll see what happens, but I'm excited to see what they're going to do. As long as there's a good competitor for YouTube, that's all I really care about. Just competition is good. Monday Night Wars style. We need competition. The more competition we have, the better it is. So yes, Odyssey is still pretty okay. So Odyssey is still a thing. We were streaming on Odyssey. We had like fucking 5 people watching us. You know what I mean? It's like, but it is what it is, I guess. Let me read some super chats really quickly. Kevin for 50.
A 50
says, Jeremy, did you watch AEW Dynasty this past weekend specifically? Yes. So that Bryan Danielson match, I almost said Daniel Bryan. Bryan Daniel. Did you see it, Jay? I hear this is one of the best matches
I heard that too.
In a decade. Now, I had it bookmarked on Twitter, so I bookmarked the match on Twitter. I haven't watched it yet. Everybody's been saying how good this match is, though. So I am looking forward to checking out. Didn't Bryan Danielson get hurt? I think he got hurt in that match as well, legitimately hurt. So I'm looking forward to checking it out.
So AEW, have you heard of this guy Action Andretti? The wrestler Action Andretti?
No, AEW? I don't watch AEW that much.
Well, apparently he was on this weekend. I went to fucking high school with this guy.
Oh, really?
He's in AEW. Yeah, his name's Action Andretti. That's not his name that I know him, but yeah, he's in fucking AEW. Crazy.
Oh, it's a work, Kevin? So it was a work. So Bryan Danielson did not get hurt. Okay. Yeah, I watched AEW when Punk came over there, but after Punk left, or actually, even when Punk was there, after that initial him coming in there, it kind of was just boring. And even when they brought Bryan Danielson in, I was like, I thought they could do more, but yeah, the EVPs and all of that are a big turn off. So I don't really watch AEW that much. We got Doug B on Rumble for 50. Says a bad start, Jeremy. Gold, very high T, I'd say. Jay and Beardo make everything better. Look at there.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Dougie B.
Jay's abandoning high T this week because he's too big of a deal. That's his exact words for Beardo too.
Don't worry, I'll be taking over. I'll be doing high tea on my channel on Thursday.
There you go.
With the gay Dan Vask.
Look at that.
With the gay Dan Vask. Ned of the Vale says, what's up, 199? I'll be at Calgary this weekend. Can't wait to see you. Oh, so Jay, I'll be at Calgary this weekend. Can't wait to see you there. Hope to see more peeps from the Fellowship there. I'll have my Nerdrotic hat on. Hail Geeks and Gamers and the Fellowship and Gina Carano.
If you see me just walking around, just yell, man. Just yell. Jay, whatever. Don't hesitate. Or if you're in line or whatever, please, whatever. I'd love to meet everybody that's there. It's awesome.
Also dropped 10 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Tobias Nexus for 20 says, Jay, it's the curse of the recording button. Red, and I didn't have one successful hunt last night while I was recording Hunt Showdown, and we got annihilated constantly until I stopped recording. So Jay, for those that don't know, Jay ended the stream a few weeks ago by leaving the call. But this was the day that StreamYards was having a lot of problems, if you remember that. Jay was actually vindicated because it was like everybody was talking about StreamYards having like a lot of problems. So everybody was
terrible because I left and immediately get a text from Jeremy, bro, you ended the show. And I was like, what? And then I came back in the show and I went, how did that happen? It was crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. But okay, so we got the Twitter story out of the way. We have to talk about Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill. So for those that don't know, Mark Hamill is the star of a movie called Star Wars. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe you do know because that's literally the only thing Mark Hamill's ever done that's made him relevant. Yes, I know he's had the Joker role and everything like that. But so Mark Hamill, now we're not going to get into the politics of this. Okay. We're not going to get into the politics, but I am going to share my screen and hopefully my Chrome doesn't crash. Chrome likes to crash every time I share my screen. It's literally going to fucking crash. Are you fucking kidding me? Somebody share their fucking screen.
For what? What are we sharing?
Jeremy's about to freeze and die. What do you want us to share?
I'm already sharing my screen if you want to pull up the Fallout thing.
No, he wants Mark Hamill.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for Jeremy to die off the screen. What is it? Is it a slow, painful thing? Or
he's gone. There he is.
Is he?
Yep, he's gone. Take your screenshots, guys. Take your screenshots now.
Let's try to reenact them. Let's see.
There we go. Attaboy. Hey, look at us.
Look at you, man.
High tea Tuesday. High tea on a Tuesday.
Can I move him around? Yeah, I can. Look at that.
Look at that. Okay, so I can share my screen. I can look up Mark Hamill, I guess.
I'm looking, but there are so many tweets that Mark Hamill has said about how much he supports Biden, and I know Jeremy really wants to talk about this, so we might have to just wait. Might just have to wait for him. So I have it ready whenever he gets back.
Okay, you have it?
Yeah. We'll wait for him because I know it's a Trump story, man.
Yeah.
It gets his gears going.
Oh, yeah, it does.
And he's back.
There he is.
We can put a fucking man on the fucking moon, but I can't share my goddamn screen consistently.
Well.
Fuck out of here.
That's weird.
Did we, though?
You're the only one that has this problem.
Fuck you. Anyway.
Did we actually put a man on the moon, though?
Maybe not. I know. Shout out to the Daily Wire. I guess we're not supposed to question stuff like that, according to the Daily Wire.
It's weird that we were able to do this, land on the moon, like fucking 60 years ago, but now we can't do it anymore.
Yeah, no, pretty weird.
You know why? Because we don't care.
Okay, so back to the story at hand. We have Mark Hamill. Now, Mark Hamill made this tweet. Now, I'm not going to make this about the politics because I can do that over on my D-Day Cobra channel. But I do firmly believe this right here, what I said. Mark Hamill's Twitter account has done more damage to Star Wars than Disney. Do you agree with that, Jay? I actually agree with it. I fucking hate Mark Hamill. I think Mark Hamill is a vile, disgusting human being in every sense of the word. I can't stand him.
You know what's weird? It's because, just like what you said earlier, is Mark Hamill hasn't done anything other than Joker and Luke Skywalker. And Luke Skywalker is probably the role for him. So when you see Mark Hamill, you just put Luke Skywalker together. Other actors that have gone on and done multiple different roles, you kind of like can see just, the different roles that they played. But yeah. And now I think he even tweeted at like when I think the Trump family had a stormtrooper on, a costume on or something like that, like over Halloween. And he was just like, the force is not strong with this family or something like that. It was just really dumb.
Yeah.
He's like leaned into his Star Wars to promote a political stance. So it's just like it's ugly.
Well, because if you have Disney Star Wars, which is obviously not good, and you can I still have the original trilogy, and then you go back and watch the original trilogy, and it's like Mark Hamill is so deranged that he's actually affected how I view Luke Skywalker now.
No.
That's how deranged he is now. Like, it's one thing to, again, I said this today. I just got done rewatching Breaking Bad. All right. One of the greatest television shows of all time. Bryan Cranston is definitely a lefty, okay? A crazy lefty. It's not what I define him as, though. It's not like I can see past, the fact that, Bryan Cranston disagrees with me on literally everything. That's perfectly fine. He's had some interviews where he said it. Mark Hamill has done nothing outside of being Luke Skywalker except for be a person with TDS.
Yeah.
And tell you how much he hates you guys. Yeah, I get it. But that's not something you think of with him necessarily.
I do.
But well, again, it's a voice acting role, though. You know what I mean? So it's not like when you see him, you think that per se. I know he's iconic from that perspective. I know that. But ultimately, the reason he's never done anything beyond Luke Skywalker is because he's not a good actor.
Correct.
He's just not. And he got lucky in the role of Luke Skywalker. And he should be thanking George Lucas for the rest of his life. But, of course, he probably does, because George probably agrees with him on politics too, because it's almost like the J.K. Rowling thing where she literally made like Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson's like careers, and then they turned on her over one opinion. But yeah, Mark Hamill's just done significant damage to me, to Star Wars, in my opinion, and I almost become sympathetic to Rian Johnson. I almost think like maybe Rian Johnson wasn't so bad after all, because he made Mark Hamill miserable.
Rian Johnson's a Trump supporter?
Yeah. No, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Share my screen real quick.
All right, here we go.
So this was yesterday as well.
So increase the view. We can't even see it. If you go to the top corner, yeah, there you go. Good job, Beardo.
I'm learning. Antonio Brown. Yeah, Joe Biden is the worst president we've ever had. Quote tweeted him from 4 years ago. From Joe Biden's tweet, Donald Trump is the worst president we've ever had. Joe Biden is the worst president we've ever had. Hashtag CTESPN. Fucking Antonio Brown, man. I wonder if this was after Mark Hamill. If this was in response to Mark Hamill.
It was after Mark Hamill. It was after Mark Hamill.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it is hilarious. Freaking Antonio Brown has lost it, dude. It's freaking insane how much shit he's tweeting out and how much stuff he's saying. Then you got Kanye West going after Kai Cenat right now. Did you see this?
Yeah, saying he's like an insider for the
plant, an industry plant. What is happening right now? Man. Shit is wild, dude.
You want to know? But nothing. After all that, nothing is crazier than what's going on with AI right now. It is just, it's weird. It's scary. It's disgusting. I don't know if you've seen this. Someone made a complete. When you go through the list, it basically was like all they did was type in "make a Super Mario commercial from 1954." And this is what AI made. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I have not seen this.
Freaking creepy.
Welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom, a land of magic and adventure, where a plucky plumber embarks on a quest to save his beloved princess and thwart the plans of a dastardly villain. Meet Mario, the legendary hero known for his bravery and his insatiable...
What? This is amazing.
Luigi, the noble Princess Peach, and a colorful cast of friends and foes, Mario must journey through enchanted forests, treacherous caverns, towering castles to rescue the princess and restore peace to the kingdom. Armed with his trusty jump and a collection of magical power-ups, Mario faces off against Bowser and his army of Koopa Troopas, Goombas, and other minions in epic battles that will determine the fate of the Mushroom Kingdom. But amidst the chaos and danger, Mario's indomitable spirit shines through, inspiring hope and courage in the hearts of all who call the Mushroom Kingdom home. And let's not forget his origins, from his humble beginnings battling barrels in the wilds of Donkey Kong's jungle. Get ready for a wild ride through a world of wonder and excitement, where every step is a leap of faith and every challenge is a chance for heroism. Super Mario, an adventure for the whole family. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Dude, I want to see that.
What I'm saying is we're getting to this place where all you got to do is just type in what you want to see and then upload it.
Yeah, 100%.
And then now and then it's like YouTubers or whatever, as long as there's not like some crazy regulation, people are going to be making bank just making mini films like this and just uploading it, you know?
It is, but I will say, all right, it's honestly terrifying. Okay, and that is scary as hell.
That's what I'm I know. It's like as cool as
in 50 years now, you could show that and someone would you would believe that came from the 50s. Like that was something that was made from the 50s.
Yeah.
Like that is scary. It's awesome and it's terrifying. That's downright fucking scary is what that is, because you can literally, and I know we've made there's always the jokes of rewriting history. You can literally rewrite history with shit like that. And it's only going to get more and more advanced and more believable. We're at a point now, for instance, we were talking about the puppet thing or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's like that. I don't think my voice was that great on the puppet thing. But if you listen to Razor Fists on his puppet and holy shit, man, the AI voices of when people are memeing on people or making fun of people or shit like that. It's crazy. So we've heard the president's argument, the AI argument,
right,
with game lobbies and stuff like that. Sometimes it sounds spot on. Mm-hmm. That's only going to get more and more advanced.
Yeah, it might get to this place where it's undetectable if it's real or fake.
Especially this year. This year is scary because we're in an election year, and people can take the liberty to pretend to be whichever candidate and say some, damn stuff, say some pretty jarring stuff, and try to fool some people. It can get it might get a little hairy this year with AI with the election.
Mm-hmm. So I as much as I did like that and it was awesome as hell, it scares the living shit out of me at the same time, because that looks way too believable. You know what I mean? Way too believable.
But it's on High Tea, we've been going over these companies that are making AI girlfriends, and now it's unbelievable where they've gone, and how they're gonna make billions of dollars off this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't, it's one of those things where I don't care about the repercussions. I just want to make money and get out. So
yeah, wow, that is wild.
I honestly think what will happen is it will get to this crazy place and something like that's going to happen. And this is just a prediction. The government will probably regulate it pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think now if you upload, I know on the History of Pirates channel, I used some AI photos on one of the videos, and I try to make them a little more cartoonish, so it's you could tell it's not I'm not trying to recreate a film or a photo. And there's a box on YouTube when you upload. They're like, is there any AI pictures in this, or video or voices? And you have to check that box. So if you don't, I don't know. I mean, there's a reason why that's there. So
it's going to get to a point where AI is going to be so developed that the government will step in. And we talked about this yesterday on High Tea. The elites are going to be, they're going to be safe. Like you are not going to be able to do any kind of AI of elites. It could be a serious crime. I mean, we already saw the stuff with Taylor Swift. Like elite celebrities, they are going to be off limits because like during the NFL playoffs and the Super Bowl, all the stuff with Taylor Swift and that all got taken down, and there was that uproar from the Swifties. Elites are going to be off limits when it comes to AI, and they might make it a crime to do AI of elites.
And I mean, there's a quote from, and I don't know exactly where it's at, but like Elon Musk has basically said like AI can be far more damaging than anything that we've ever seen. It can be truly damaging, and it's
cat's out of the bag.
Yeah,
you can't put it back in right now. It's out there.
It's just crazy how far it's like. You know, I mean, literally, like just 6 months ago, we're like, oh, we could tell because like everybody was having like 20 fingers and stuff. You know,
and the eyes were all fucked.
Yeah, and you could just be like, oh, that looks weird. And now it's like there was like a video like years ago of like Will Smith eating spaghetti in an AI video, and it looks freaking gross.
That was terrifying.
You remember that? It was just like, well, if that's AI, then whatever.
Yeah.
So,
hey, somebody share that link I just put in the private chat. Share it. But before then, Game On Show for 50 on Rumble.
50.
Says, good day, gentlemen. NFL Draft Thursday. Live coverage of round 1 will be covered on my channel. Check it out. Shout out to Game On. Hell yeah, man.
Over there.
Yeah, good peeps indeed. Yeah, share that link real quick.
They can make like AI sports.
You got it, Jay? Or you want me to do it?
Yeah, I know they can. They can make AI
it.
sports. That is pretty
People
damn
can just
scary.
watch, like, you know, and they can make it exciting and more exciting than real sport.
Yes. So, yeah, this image right here we're about to share is pretty damn funny. If these fucking retards, one of these
I got it. Well, at least my computer doesn't fucking have a seizure.
I mean, good Lord, it's Chrome.
When I go to,
I don't know what it is about Chrome. You're not using Chrome, are you?
I'm using both Chrome and Firefox.
Okay, there we go. Look at this. Step 1, D-Day Cobra shares the screen using Chrome. Jeremy plays freeze tag. D-Day Cobra, or Drunk 3PO laughs, then has to improvise. Jeremy disappears. Fear the Beardo steps in and powers through. Jeremy respawns. Repeat in about a week. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, we're going to talk about Sydney Sweeney soon, but Beardo, you want to read some super chats?
Yeah, I can do that.
On the StreamYard side, I've unstarred the ones that we haven't read yet.
I suck for $2. Good morning, gentlemen. Hey, good morning. I suck. Empty-headed for a 199. No song again, Jay? I'm not mad. Just disappointed.
That was 2023, Jay.
Dermy Wormy for a $2. Says, oh, it's G&G Short Bus Day. You would know, Dermy. Gohan for a $2. Jeremy, your video is out of sync, by the way. Fig Nag for a 199 says, nice thumbnail, Fig 199, and it got taken away. I couldn't finish reading it. Thank you. Beardo's Nemesis John Morrow for a $2 says, take my member message, Beardo. I'll take all your money. I'm the Jaggernaut, bitch, for a $2. Don't you know who I am? You're the Jaggernaut. Zeke Kyle for a $5. Lock it in. Yay. Dan Riemann for a $5. If we replace Rey's character with Sydney Sweeney, Tits Star Wars might make a comeback. Oh, with Sydney Sweeney's tits. Gotcha.
Oh, we're gonna talk about Sydney Sweeney here soon. Don't worry. She's just not clickbait for us around here. There's actually some content that's back. We respect Sydney Sweeney around here. It's not like we're just putting her on thumbnails to get people to tune in. We would never do that. Okay, we respect Sydney Sweeney around here.
Never. Fig Nag for another 199 says, just call it X videos. Tweet Tone for a 199. XTV looks meh. I'm more of an X hamster / spank bang guy. Hey, you do you, Tweet Tone. Ministry of Wrong Thing for a 199.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Ministry of Wrong Thing for a 199. Let's talk investing. Money grows.
Jedi Shredder says it's one of the biggest challenges in entertainment today. Aside from the scarcity of quality work, it's separating the art from the artist. Sad that the only thing artists seems to want to do is complicate that distinction. Talking about the AI situation, and yeah, I mean it's scary. It's scary. Then we got Kevin for 50.
A 50.
Jay, this one's for you.
You sent $50 to talk about my haircut. Sweet haircut, Jay. You
forget about it.
Favorite guy.
Your favorite guy.
Jeremy did make a point. I'm going to share my screen real quick. We never use Sydney Sweeney for anything. She decided to dress up like a pirate and had a little pirate party. So I just said, if you like pirates, come over to my History of Pirates channel. I think it gave me about 17 subs. So that's all.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yep, I heard that. Oh, was that tweet about? Okay, so it's one of the biggest challenges in entertainment today. Aside from the scarcity of quality work, it's separating the art from the artist. Sad that the only thing artists seem to want to do is complicate that distinction. So that's about Mark Hamill. My bad. There was too many AI related ones and I got confused. So that's about Mark Hamill. I can't, in certain situations, I can't separate the art from the artist. And some that I can. Like I said, it really just comes down to, is this what you're known for? Like, what else do we know Mark Hamill for? We know him for being Luke Skywalker and being a person with TDS. Yes, you can add the Joker element into it, but what else do we know him for? Was he Cockknocker in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? Wasn't that his name, Cockknocker, in those movies?
No clue.
I couldn't tell you.
The fact that I know him as three characters.
I can't remember.
Joker, Luke, and Cockknocker.
Oh, he was also the trickster in the Flash TV show.
Yeah, that's right. Wasn't he Cockknocker as well, though, chat? Remind me. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Maybe. Share my screen real quick. I would never use Sydney Sweeney in a thumbnail just to get clicks. I would never AI in Sydney Sweeney just for clicks.
I respect that you respect her.
I was AI, though. I had the real thing.
That is AI.
And
look, she's got a tattoo of my face on her arm.
You
can't make that up.
I respect that. But we are going to talk about her. Calm down, chat. Okay. But I had to look it up the other day because I saw that going around about her and the thing she posted on Instagram. I had to go confirm it. For research purposes, of course. Research purposes. All right. Before we do that, though, we got to talk about this. So Beardo just made me aware of this. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen 2 episodes of Fallout. I didn't like it. Okay. I did not like it. Apparently, this is the showrunner, right? Correct? This is the showrunner.
This is a here. Let's play it real quick and let's see. Yes, showrunner. So I did do some research on this lady, Miss Geneva Robertson Dworet. She wrote Captain Marvel 2017.
Yeesh.
She wrote Jennifer. Here, I guess. Well, I have the article right here. It's Variety. Jennifer Robert Dworet to write the latest draft of Captain Marvel, and this was written in August of 2017. So yes.
Tweeted says she looks childless.
So, I mean, do we want to do context or just dive right into it?
Let's give a little context. Okay.
Okay. So I did watch Fallout. I finished the series. I enjoyed it. Upon several days of reflection, it's not fantastic. It's not great. It's good. I enjoyed it, and I think I enjoyed it because of just the lack of just good TV shows out there right now. So in a sea of shit, when you have a little bit of good, it kind of seems like it's excellent. And I feel like Fallout kind of falls underneath that kind of category. So I was watching a few YouTube videos, just kind of like about the actors. I really liked Walton Goggins, his character as the ghoul in the show. And he's in this interview. But this lady, Jennifer Robert Dworet, compares Fallout the show was they were writing it during COVID in 2020. And she made comments that we're about to listen to about how she wanted to write the good, peaceful vault dwellers are similar to the people who quarantined and stayed in their home, and the wasteland and the raiders on the surface, those were the evil people who didn't mask up and didn't quarantine and chose to live their lives, and how morality isn't given. So anyways, let's go ahead and listen to this lady.
Homage properly to the structure of a lot of the games, which is the vault dweller leaves the vault and goes to the wasteland for the first time. But with Lucy in particular, I think what we were interested in was that she comes from, we kind of wanted to make fun of ourselves as you know, we were writing this during COVID, and we were, you know, sort of in our own version of a vault, right? We were hiding at home, you know, not doing our own grocery shopping, and that felt like we were shitty versions of, but we were shitty vault dwellers, like while other people were taking risks for us out on the surface, and we felt like assholes, and we were interested in kind of playing with a version of that with our vault, which is like, you know, this is a vault that really prides itself on everyone's nice, everyone's polite, they all love doing the right thing. And Lucy very much manifests that. And she goes to the surface thinking, I'm such a good person. And then she sees like, oh, fuck, like, you know, if I really need something up here, I might have to turn to violence. And am I willing to do that? And I think it's, you know, what we were interested in playing with was kind of like, how is morality a privilege, or how do those overlap, and how, what's the relationship between those ideas? And, you know, how fast will Lucy be, you know, quote unquote corrupted, but actually it's just because she is experiencing want for the first time. And so she needs to.
That's pretty much it as far as, you know, the dumb comments that she was making.
Yeah. So again, these people cannot take their own personal view of the world out of it. Like, this is a fucking,
they can't help themselves.
It's based on a fucking video game, and you're trying to bring COVID into it.
She also wrote the Marvels.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean,
again, I don't know if that will affect anybody's view of the show. You know, if people like the show, that's fine. I'm not here to tell you can't like the show. I watched 2 episodes, and it's not the worst thing I've seen. It's just there was nothing that was making me interested to continue watching it. And
no interest.
I was very turned off by the idea that, especially in the beginning, with Lucy, where she beat up the guy that she ended up like marrying and shit. Like, that was just like unrealistic as hell. I mean, what the hell are we doing here? And then watching her walk around a post-apocalyptic wasteland, just being this super hot chick and nobody's bothering her, was not like, what the hell are we doing here? This is dumb. People say Walton Goggins is fantastic from what I saw of him, especially in the 2nd episode. He was great. But overall,
he steals the show. He's fantastic.
The world, the entire environment just didn't feel natural. And it once again just felt like diversity was at the forefront of the casting. And that was the thing that they were more focused on more than anything else, is we have to show how diverse the world is, because diversity is so important. And whenever that is such a distracting element, then it just takes me out of it completely. And that's kind of my gist of the first 2 episodes, why I'm not going to continue the series. But again, if you like it, and a lot of people have enjoyed it, a lot of people have watched it and they've enjoyed it, and more power to you. I'm not here to tell you can or can't like whatever you want to like, but it didn't work for me. And I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to waste time with something that is clearly diversity driven, DEI driven, when it's just so in your face in the beginning. And it was in my face in the beginning. And so I'm not going to invest more time into it. I'm just not going to do it. So, yeah.
My biggest, I mean, like I said, I enjoyed the show. I thought that the there's like three main storylines, and there's actually kind of like an interwoven fourth storyline too. The show does take a lot of twists and turns, and there are like, you know, if talking about the last 3 episodes, it is spoiler heavy. I did enjoy the kind of mind fuck that happened at the last 2 episodes, as far as storytelling goes. But I can totally agree, like, they did take liberties with making the cast diverse and like, why the fuck in 2296, why do we have transgendered people in the Brotherhood of Steel? Why do we have 2024 identity politics in a post-apocalyptic wasteland? That just doesn't fucking make sense. Also, in the vault, why do we have fatties in the vaults with rationed food sources? Why do fat people exist in a vault? That does not make sense to me.
Because diversity and representation is the most important fucking thing in this entire show. And I'm tired of seeing it. Like, no, diversity representation is not the most important thing to telling a story. It means absolutely nothing to telling a fucking story. And the fact that they're going out of their way to put fat fucking people in a fucking post-apocalyptic world like this is stupid. It's dumb. It makes no sense. And again, I'll just keep repeating it just because I just got done watching it. Breaking Bad. Perfect. Perfect casting, perfect pacing, perfect storytelling, perfect writing, everything about it. And you don't watch Breaking Bad and you don't sit there and think like, well, the only reason that this Gus Fring guy was cast is because they needed a black guy. No, he was literally the most perfect casting you could imagine. And he stole the show. He stole the show in his performance, and it had nothing to do with anything other than he was the right person for the job, and it was perfect casting, and the dynamic between him and Walt was fantastic. Everything about that show is perfect, and watching that and then going to something like Fallout is such a massive fucking drop that it's hard to even quantify it. So anyway,
but Lucy is hot though.
Very.
She is hot.
Very.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Thanks, Jay.
I have zero interest in this show.
Foxwell says Jeremy says the black guy stole.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Who, Maximus? I mean, he did. He totally just let.
No, man, in Breaking Bad.
Oh, in Breaking. Oh, my bad.
Are you paying attention?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about both Breaking Bad and Fallout at the same time. There's black people in Fallout. I don't know, and he did steal. He stole the power suit.
Jeremy went on a 10-minute rant of Breaking Bad.
All right, Beardo.
Beardo thought it was the Fallout.
We were talking about Fallout, man. Samwise, GG for a $2. They should have called it X videos. Josh W for a $5. Beardo is great and does not fear the stairs like his enemies. This sponsor was paid for by Retards Against Tomorrow. Thank you, appreciate it.
What?
I'm just reading it, man. Corey Align for a $2. Jay's often lack of reading the room. Oh, kills me. I don't know why I read it like that. I'm sorry, Corey Align. Christian Rocker for a $1.99 says nudes in V app. Ministry of Wrong Thing for another $5. That's a lot of power going to one system, and he'll implement mind chips. LOL, get yo Skynet ass out of here. Yeah, that Neuralink scares the shit out of me.
Somebody says they think X videos is taken. I don't know. I don't think so. I've never been to a site called X videos. I don't know anything about that.
I haven't.
It should be X videos should be wide open.
I think so. Look into it. Great Con for a $5. Have y'all heard about Oz bullying Musk into taking the church stabbing video taken down? They're threatening legal action and having a meltdown here.
Yes. I mean, I saw some quote tweets about it the other day. I didn't look too far into it, but I did hear about that.
Gohan for a $5. Competition creates a good economy. That's a fact.
That is a fact. Jay didn't get it. Yeah, Jay didn't get it.
I didn't get it either. Hercules for a $1.99.
I'm in the back working, man. I missed something.
Thanks, Jay. Hercules for a 199. Jeremy is a WWE shill. LOL. AEW is way better.
How am I a WWE shill? I haven't watched WWE consistently since like 2012 until this recently.
TGV Monster for $2. Hi, Jeremy, Jay, and Beardo. Happy Tuesday. Hey, hello to you.
If anything, I'm a CM Punk shill. I'll take ownership of that. And you know who else I shill for? Alec Baldwin's finger.
Let's go.
Who just dropped a 50. And by the way, did you guys see the Alec Baldwin video the other day? Okay.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of people saying, you got to be a ridiculous person to make Alec Baldwin a sympathetic figure. Fuck that. Alec Baldwin is never a sympathetic figure in that situation. I thought that was a simple case of a woke on woke crime. If somebody wants to pull that video up, let's share it real quick. Alec Baldwin. So that's a woke on woke crime. I'm never sympathetic to either party in a woke on woke crime. That's what that was. And so, yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying that he was a sympathetic figure. Hell with that. I will never be sympathetic to Alec Baldwin, ever. But ABF with those 50 gifted memberships. Let's go.
Thank you.
Here we go right here.
I haven't seen this.
You say free Palestine one time. Why did you kill that lady? You killed that lady and got no jail time? No jail time, Alec? Sorry. No jail time, Alec. You're putting innocent people in jail, Alec Baldwin. Free Palestine, Alec, just one time. And I'll leave you alone. I swear. Just say free Palestine one time. One time. One time.
Call the police.
One time, Alec. You know he's a criminal. You know he's a fucking criminal. Come on, Alec. Just say free Palestine one time. One time. Just one time. Please. And I'll leave you alone. Free Palestine. Fuck Israel. Fuck Zionism. Please say it. One time.
Could you do me one quick favor?
Yeah.
He did the sucker punch on her, dude. He did the sucker punch.
Wow.
I think that's her massive gut because these people really think they're doing something by hashtags and saying stuff. Like, what the heck?
He don't miss. He don't miss.
They really think they're doing something by getting celebrities to say something like that. But yeah, that is a woke on woke crime.
That is a woke on woke crime. That's it.
Yeah.
So I have no sympathy for either party. I have no sympathy for either party involved. Neither one of them have my sympathy, and I'm all for woke on woke crimes. So I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
So what if he would have said that? She would have been like, "Yay, we got him. He said it." Like, is that gonna change anything?
I'll tell you right now.
Does that these people have
he will never say that. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I'm just saying though, it's like the fact it's these people and their dragons that they need to slay. I swear.
Yeah, he will never say that.
Unreal.
Gohan for a $5. Luke Skywalker deserves better. I said this a while back. Sebastian Stan should be the new Luke. I thought that's what they were going to do in Mandalorian.
They just need to move
2.
away from it all.
Dermy Wormy for a $2. Jeremy, quit being a fig and use Brave browser.
I may have to.
Zeke Kyle for a $5. Mark Hamill, you mean the guy that plays Cockknocker? Esen for a $5. Just a reminder to Jeremy so he can update his drivers on his PC.
I update my drivers like I update my drivers like literally. I'm always updating. So I just updated like 2 days ago.
Chris Coran for a $2. Don't forget his performance in Corvette Summer.
I don't even
know what that is.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Thanks, Chris.
Sorry, Chris.
Eudite for a $2. Hamill is great as Ozai in Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I loved too. Yeah, he was Fire Master Ozai in the cartoon.
Wasn't he in
he was in the
Boy
Spider-Man.
and the Heron? Wasn't he in The Boy and the Heron, that Ghibli film too?
Ghibli.
I don't know. He was
pretty sure. Wasn't he in that?
He was the Hobgoblin in the Spider-Man animated series.
He's a phenomenal voice actor. He really is a fantastic voice actor. He really is.
Hobgoblin.
He was Hobgoblin in the Spider-Man show. Gremlin for a $10. Come on now, guys. Mark had an Oscar-winning performance as Cockknocker. Let's be honest, it's his best role. Andymus for a $5. Imagine having Mark Hamill as your grandpa. Oof. Gohan for a $2. We better have a John Connor. Ready.
Jeremy's issue might be memory related. Chrome is a memory hog. All right, I'll look into that. That might, that could be it.
The Gilk Man for 33 months. Much love. Keep being amazing.
It's his birthday.
Hell yeah!
Happy birthday.
Today's his birthday.
I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's his birthday, but he had a birthday celebration stream yesterday.
Chris Bolts for $2. I want a Mario survival horror game now. That'd be cool. I'll be down with that. CG87 for a $10. Did you guys see the AI version of Phantom Menace? It's must see.
Yeah, I saw that.
Kid50 for a $5. History won't be rewritten, just overwritten. Sir Hat for a $2. That Mario video took way more than one prompt, FYI. All right, thank you for the 2. Jake the Movie Geek for a $5. Can you guys recommend some classic shows to binge? I've already seen Breaking Bad.
You seen Better Call Saul? Because Better Call Saul is almost as good as Breaking Bad. Not quite, but it's damn good. Sons of Anarchy. So, Sons of Anarchy, I personally prefer Sons of Anarchy to Breaking Bad, although I think Breaking Bad's the better show from start to finish. I prefer Sons of Anarchy. So just those are a couple right there. Yes, True Detective Season 1, David Jacobs. True Detective Season 1 is a perfect season of television.
Supernatural.
First 3 seasons of Dexter.
Supernatural's really
Maybe
good,
4.
although I didn't finish Supernatural. I kind of got burnt out on Supernatural after like 5 seasons, but it was really good.
Tobias Nexus for a $2. Hey, Jeremy, just sent you a trippy AI Dragula video.
Okay.
Dragula.
Sons of Anarchy is on Disney Plus.
D's Webos for a $1.99. The Texans and Broncos got new uniforms today. Yeah, I seen the Broncos uniforms. They are ugly. I don't know why they.
Dude, what the fuck? Like this is like, I was a Broncos fan back in the day, like when Bobby Humphrey was there, because Bobby Humphrey played for Alabama, and then he went to the late 80s. He played for Denver, and those old school uniforms when John Elway was there, those were the best uniforms. Fuck the Broncos and the same with the Dolphins. Fuck the Dolphins' new uniforms. Go back to the Dan Marino Dolphin. The one was an Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the new Dolphins logo. I like the dolphin with the helmet.
Yes.
That was classic.
Yes.
Hot Dice for a $1.99. Still using Chrome? Paying off Google? Get brave. Derek Beller for a $5. Had to protect my Twitter account while I search for a new job because employers don't hire guys like me who speak out against DEI. Is that fair? Absolutely.
No, it's not fair.
Not fair at all.
Well, it's fair for him to block your Twitter, but yeah, not fair that they look at your Twitter. I suck for a $2. By the way, my pick is of Biden. It looks like a rabbit. Thanks.
Hang on.
I'm the ether bunny.
Thanks. Let's see.
Hurry up, Beardo.
Asin Khan for a $5. I don't know how to read this name. Ahid Murbarak to all on the panel and on the chat. What is Ahid Murbarak? What is that? What is Ahid Murbarak?
Just power through.
I don't know if I support that. Chris Coran for $2. Waiting for Jay to get her on the Pirates channel.
Yeah, Jay.
Get her on.
In the works.
Eric K for $2. Jay, get Sydney Sweeney on your Pirates channel.
Doing my best.
Gohan for a $5. Mark Hamill also did Harabek and Conan Weathers in Star Siege, which he didn't. Earth Siege series was good.
Chat's like, what the hell, Beardo?
I don't know. I don't know if dude, I'm not
I think I might watch Fallout now because apparently I see myself in it. Thank you.
Oh shit.
I don't know about Ramadan. I don't know. Cut me some slack, man. Luis Cuevas for an 8 months. Tardo on his shit cookie argument again. I might as well have used that analogy. Justin Martens for a 1 month. What's Fallout on a scale of 1.1 to a 9.9, Beardo? Fallout's like a, I don't know, it's like a 7.3. Piece
7.3. Like, how do
that's
you
pretty
come to
high.
That's
what you gave Lord of the
7.3?
Rings.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I gave Lord of the Rings.
7.3.
Maybe it's like
you know what,
it's like a
Beardo?
7.2 maybe.
And this is a good time. I want to talk about, again, I've talked about it a few times, Criticless. If you guys have not gone to Criticless, it's essentially a Rotten Tomatoes alternative, but it's also got like, open discussions. You can actually go over there and rate movies, and there's an aggregate score that kind of puts them all together for people's reviews of movies and television shows. And it'll be interesting if Beardo goes over there so we can see his terrible reviews for things. Like, he would probably give like The Dark Knight like a 5.5.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
He would give the Batman like a 9.8 or something like that. It would be awful. But yes, Criticless is fantastic. So if you guys have not, definitely go check it out. It would be awesome if we get more traction over there. And I really like the site a lot.
Thanks. Peace or utter destruction for a 199.
Why did you thank me for that?
No, I'm just looking at the chat. Everybody hates me. Peace or utter destruction for a 199. Hamill is in Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex. Cool. Antoine Haynes for $5. Y'all sounds dumb. Did not just listen to what she said. She literally, Allie. You sound dumb fucking typing this out, Antoine. What the fuck you have me read, man? Oh, you know what? Let me just say this. Sometimes when I'm reading, and if I sound like a fucking idiot, it's because the fucking idiot wrote it, and I'm just reading it the way that it's fucking wrote. Just saying it how it is, man. Y'all sounds dumb. Did you not just listen to what she said? She literally, Allie said the Vault fellers were self-righteous and the wrong ones. Come on, Beardo.
That's a run-on sentence if I ever saw one.
Where is the grammar, punctuation? What the fuck are we doing? And I like you, Antoine, but be better. Frank the Tank for a 10 months. The Fallout show is a barely average to terrible show. If 5 is average, it's a 4 out of 10. Goggins is good. B, his character is an idiot in the show as well. J Rex gifted a membership. Thank you, J Rex. Every Eye Ministries for a 777. Jay, I saw you in the defunct 199 podcast. Would you consider coming on the GCA stream? It's a positive community birthed from the Geeks and Gamers authenticity.
Absolutely. My Achromatic Chronicles Green is due to be out in a few weeks. Hit me up then. I'd love to. I come on almost any show that will have me.
Darth Racer for $10. No need to be disappointed watching anything new. Just watch movie classics from the 40s and 50s.
That's
John
kind of where
Morrow.
I'm at with gaming right now, because I've been playing Mega Man games lately. But hey, I took the chat's advice, though, Beardo. You know what I played the other day? Cold War.
Ooh, online or campaign?
Yeah.
Online?
Yeah.
On PlayStation?
Still works good.
Hell yeah.
Still works good.
That's good.
Not playing any new Call of Duties. They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
But I want to go play old school Modern Warfare. That's what I want to play.
John Morrow for a $5. Yep, the Fallout lady said exactly what Beardo said she did. Thanks for the spoiler, fuckface. Hey, I'll fucking spoil everything right now, John Morrow. You say one more fucking word, I will fucking spoil the whole show. Burbshid for a $2. Can't wait for Alec to free Palestine. The Tweaky Kid for a $5. An RKO or Stone Cold Stunner would have worked for Baldwin.
Yeah.
Shadow Saiyan for $5. Is John Morrow here yet? Yeah, He's wheeling around.
Wheeling around. Vault 95 says Mark Hamill was also in the movie The Big Red One. He was the worst part of that film. He was never a true movie star, just a one-hit wonder. Pepe Payne says, ever see the movie Eagle Eye? That's where I think AI is heading. And Pepe Payne also says, also, we accept that military has tech 20 plus years before civilians. How much in the past 20 years was AI versus real? Project Bluebeam, did it end? I mean, AI just in general is just terrifying to think about it. Like that, that Mario thing that you showed though earlier, I'm fascinated by that. I need to know how much actually went into making that. Like, how much information did they have to provide for the AI to generate that? Because that is fantastic.
There's a new program out. I follow them on Twitter. I think it's called Solace or something like that, and they claim that they just put in a paragraph and it's making mini movies. So it's making like 30-second films. So they've got like a woman walking through Tokyo. They've got like something that looks like Pixar, all that stuff. And they said it's not available to the public yet, but they're working on it. And because I'm pretty sure they're going to charge a lot of money for people to use that. So I'm not saying that the Mario thing was said that it was created, but I don't know. Maybe it did take a lot longer.
Cold War? Sure. Cold War might be the best Call of Duty since Black Ops 2.
I think it's
Black Ops 3.
Satan. Yeah, that's what it's called. Sora AI. I think that's what that is. Yeah. Thanks for correcting me. Oops, sorry.
All right, to Feline David JJ for $2. From Hobgoblin to Goblin, those old man nuts, gross. Thanks. Jason D for $2. I'm Ron Burgundy. Thank you for the 2. Darth Zorn for $2. What do you think of the Netflix movie Atlas? Haven't watched it.
Vault 95 says Fallout is one of my favorite game series. After seeing Death Note, Cowboy Bebop, I knew Fallout TV show would be shit. I've been tempted to watch it, but luckily FNT and your reviews have spared me. Well, look, man, I mean, like, at the end of the day, a lot of people do like it. I did buy New Vegas and started playing New Vegas just to kind of get a feel for the game, because I'd never really played the Fallout game. So I have been playing New Vegas. And the premise of New Vegas is actually fantastic. So from that perspective, the gaming perspective is cool, but normies seem to like Fallout, and hardcore fans of Fallout series, game series, seem to dislike it from what I've seen.
Spider Claw for $5. Nobody hates you, Beardo. You just read worse than Gary mid-stroke. Brett Tesdell for $2. Jay, sent you a message on Twix. Ref Mario Kart SC.
Oh, about the Commodore 64. Yeah, I got it. Thank you so much. I'll get back to you. I'm getting ready to travel, but I did see it.
Jay, if you can pull up my tweet about Sydney Sweeney and Beardo, sure, we'll finish catching up.
Carnell for $5. Where does Fallout series rank in comparison to Halo and the Last of Us series? It's got to be better, right? I didn't watch Halo or Last of Us, but it's got to be better.
Yeah. Well, Halo is
here we
awful.
Go. Siege for an 8 months. Come on, Beardo. Bilbo Fagans, 2024.
All right. So Sydney Sweeney on Instagram posted this. Now I saw this going around, and Jay, can you de-enhance it or whatever? Okay. So she posted this picture. Sorry for having great tits. And again, I had to go verify if it was true or not. And this is fantastic. I'm glad she's leaning into it, because obviously a Hollywood producer just recently said that Sydney Sweeney's a bad actress and she's not that attractive or something like that. And so that was kind of making the rounds. Then someone from like her publicist or whatever responded to that producer, and the producer was some old ugly hag that was really jealous that Sydney Sweeney's getting all this attention.
You hag.
Yeah. So
you battle axe.
Yeah. No, dude, she's like, she makes Nancy Pelosi look young. I mean, holy shit, this bitch was old and crusty and really, really angry at all the attention. So yeah, I think this is exactly the way that Sydney Sweeney should be responding to this. Sydney Sweeney has become an absolute rock star, and it's mainly because she has nice tits, and seems to be pretty cool. She's got the videos of her working on cars that is on YouTube, and she seems to be leaning into it. So one thing, no matter how much things change, they still remain the same. And until the end of time, men, not just men, but people in general, but predominantly men, are going to love a nice set of tits. Okay? That's just how it's always going to be.
But do you forgive her?
I 1000% forgive her. I forgive her. Do you forgive her, Beardo?
She never needed to apologize to me. She did not owe me an apology.
Yeah, so the whole thing is funny, and it's really more about the reaction to Sydney Sweeney and how I've seen so many people triggered over it.
There's someone upset with you in the chat. I don't know if you want to read it.
Who?
Where?
I started. I think you need to.
Oh, you started? Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I think.
I don't see it. Where is it on the star list? It's not there. Jay, did you screw something up,
At the
Jay?
very bottom, scroll down.
Just highlight it if you want to. I don't care. I can't see it. Oh, okay. Let's see.
All right, let's look at the avatar first.
Jeremy, are you so dumb to realize that Sydney is annoyed about people like you? You are the ones all obsessed with her breast, and she hates being objectified by you all.
So, first of all,
I'm sorry.
That's not fucking true. If she hated being objectified, she wouldn't be blasting her tits everywhere she fucking goes. Her tits would not be out 24/7.
No. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, there's a lot of women in Hollywood that have really nice tits, probably, and they don't actually present them as much as like Sydney Sweeney does. Sydney Sweeney's obviously proud of her tits, and she shows them off, and she's unapologetic about it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's also nothing wrong with her not wanting to be objectified for her tits if that's the way she lives her life. But she clearly leans into this. Okay, she clearly leans into this. And there's there's nothing wrong with that. So it's okay. Go back and play Last of Us Part 2. Okay. Don't let us bother you. Don't let us take time away from your time playing Fallout 2 and seeing Abby get ass blasted in that scene. Go ahead and do that. So.
Yeah, you fucking pussy. Take her for a 5. The Wolverine Deadpool trailer felt more MCU era Marvel than it did Deadpool. Is this just going to be another poorly written team up nostalgia bait? I'm cautiously optimistic, but I've been hurt before.
Well, you are a little bitch, so that makes sense.
The fuck did I do, man?
I was just asking.
What do you guys think?
Just asking.
Why am I the only one answering the questions of the people?
I mean, I literally just went on a big rant and answered the question of some loser talking about how Sydney Sweeney hates me and all that.
Yeah, but this one is about Deadpool Wolverine. What did you think about it?
Shockingly enough, I did not watch the trailer.
Really?
Don't want to. I mean, since I wasn't on stream for that one, like, I don't really like watching trailers unless I have to for the channel. Like, I'm going to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm going to go see that. I don't need to watch the trailer to convince me to go see it. Now, if I was on a stream, I needed to react to it, I would have. But I'm not going out of my way to watch it because trailers ruin, like, key points in the movie. Like, they absolutely do. They've gotten to the point where the trailers show way too much. And so this is genuinely a movie I'm interested in and I want to see. So I'm not really going out of my way to watch it. But if I need to for the channel, I 1000% will. So that's kind of my stance on it. But I do not like, generally speaking, I don't like watching trailers anymore because they ruin so much of the movie or show or whatever.
Trex for $5. Will you review Jogger's music video by the AI Frogs? Probably more a Ryan jam.
We'll let Ryan handle that one.
Gohan for 5. Yep, now I know why Tweed didn't want Beardo. He sounds like a dyslexic slow child with a hair lip. Thanks, Gohan. I thought we were cool, man. Yogurt fingers for 5 months. Have you ever had a dream that you had, that you would, that you could, that you would, that you once, that you could, that you could, that you could? Yes, just last night. Beardo's nemesis John Morrow for $2. Beardo, I don't hate you. You're beneath me. Well, that's a little ironic there, John Morrow, because you can't fucking walk. Anton Haynes for a $1.99.
This is such a good one. I shouldn't highlight it, so then Beardo would just be clipped out saying that shit.
I'm just reading it, man. I'm just reading it how it is typed. Antoine for another $1.99. Shoot, you got me. Freaking autocorrect. Yeah, be better, Antoine. Tracy Reeves for 9 months. If you want to see more AI vintage cinematics, just type abandoned films into the YouTube search bar. Thank you for the heads up. Sir Hat for $2. If you want me on, I can explain the AI stuff. Emilio for 6 months. Hang in there, Beardo. I'm trying. Andre for a 2,500 says Kindred is a very gay and eats corn the long way with the shitter. Thank you. Albert, not a retro for a $2. Salma Hayek makes no effort to conceal them either. Sofia Vergara.
Hurry up.
Bad Bill for $2. Hi, all. Who's Jay's favorite pirate?
Jack Sparrow. I like him.
Darth Racer for a 2. Her infant will be glad she has big yabwas.
I thought he was just gonna.
I think he means boobs. Michaela for 7 months. Women appreciate great boobs. YouTube censor. And booties, too. Only weirdos get mad about attractive women being popular. Agreed. John Morrow for another 5. Sydney's boobs look better in person, Beardo. They're squishy like I like them. Albert, not a retro for a $5. Deadpool woke from the first movie, pegged by his girlfriend in the International Women's Day. Get the fuck out of here. Simpool and Wokerveen. Thanks, Albert, not a retro for the 5. You might have a point there. We're all caught up.
Hurry up, Beardo.
We're all caught up.
Yes, Tuesday night's main event is tonight. We will have Cabrutus on to talk about his new website. So we're looking forward to that. Jay, what do you got going on?
Just not much. I'll be on Tuesday night's main event.
Beardo, what do you got going on?
That's it.
I'll be on the main event tonight.
Getting ready to leave. Probably play Sea of Thieves before main event.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate the support over on Rumble, the support over on YouTube. We do appreciate it. Go to 221B Tactical and use the promo code 199. If you're interested in anything over there, you get 10% off of anything on the website. Promo code 199, 221btactical.com. And also go to Meta PCs. If you want to get yourself a new computer, you can use the promo code 199 over there. We appreciate it. We appreciate all of your support. Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Crazy Cat Kev for a 199 says, hail to the Tatas and hail the 199. Thank you.
Hail. All right, guys. So thank you all so much. Elite Neo says, hey, Beardo. Have you ever been really far? Let's see. Hang on. Where'd it go? Have you ever been far, even as decided to use what?
Hey, Beardo. Have you ever really been far, even as decided to use, even go, want to do, look more like? I've done it once or twice. Yeah.
I can't read. I can't
Just
read a Beardo super chat.
Just a few times.
Y'all talk about me.
Dude.
You want to read it, Jay? Go.
No, I'm not saying
read it.
Y'all,
read it.
I'm talking
read
about there's people in our
read
chat
it.
that are like,
read it.
Hey, Beardo, have you ever really been far away as decide to use, ever go back to do, look more?
Oh, the word away is not in that chat at all.
I'm just trying to help him out.
The word away is not in there. Hey, Beardo, have you ever really been far, even as decided to use, even go, want to do, look more like?
Thank you for the $5 at
once or twice on accident. But yes, I have.
I don't have my reading glasses on. I don't know.
They do this on purpose. They do this on purpose to make me sound like a fucking idiot. Like, guys, have you not realized I don't need your help to sound like a fucking idiot, okay?
I like how Jay added a word that wasn't even there.
I was just trying to help him out.
Oh, shit. All right. So we're going to end it there. Yeah, Elite Neo got his $5 out of that shit. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Appreciate all of you. I'll see you on Tuesday nights.
I know how to read. I fucking swear I do. I know how to fucking read.
Dude?
Oh, fuck. That's tears, man. I know how to read. That was funny. Anyway, thank you guys. We'll see you for Tuesday night's main event. We'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.
I know how to read.